Hi, I'm Scott Wesley with the Internet Video Guys, and we're producing a video for the business that you work for. And I'd like to thank you for participating in this process. It's going to be fun. This video is to help you be prepared and give you a little information about what's going to happen through this process. The big thing is try to have fun. Just be relaxed, don't worry. We can edit out all the bad parts. That's the magic of video. As far as what to wear, just be comfortable, something that you would normally wear in a business situation, and the type of job that you do. If you normally work out in a field and we're videotaping you in the field, tuxedo is not the right thing to wear. Just something business attire if you're in a business situation, and wear something comfortable. We're going to be miking you, so if it's just a high collar with no access for a mic, that can present a problem. Pure white, pure black, and stripes present problems on video, so stay away from that. Just something comfortable and natural for what you would normally wear for your type of work. As far as hairstyle and makeup, have your hair done if that makes you feel more comfortable, a little bit better about yourself, but don't go overboard. As far as makeup, with video, we use a lot of lighting, and that can pick up imperfections. And so if you feel a little self-conscious about that, a little light makeup, again, don't go overboard. Normally the entire video is only going to be up to 3 minutes, and your part might only be 15, 30 seconds, minute. And we'll have other photos and other video footage coming in. So don't be self-conscious about just you being on camera for an extended period of time. The biggest thing is try not to be nervous. Everyone is nervous. But don't become so self-conscious that it's going to be an issue. Because in video, there's a lot of stuff going on. There's music, there's voiceovers, there's all types of things going on. And it's natural for us to just be self-conscious. Try not to worry too much about that. Just concentrate on, this is something new. Let's try to have a good time. Above all, it's the message that we're going to convey. These videos are only going to be 2 to 3 minutes long, and your part's going to be fairly short. So it's important that you get your message across quickly and effectively, and that's why I wanted to introduce to you Mark Vickers. Here's some video clips from him, and he teaches people how to get their message across quickly and effectively. So watch a few of these video clips, and I'll be right back.
What does your customer actually care about?
Solving their problem.
They care about solving their problem. Ultimately, that's all they care about. So what they want to know is, can you help solve my problem? I don't even want to know the details in most cases, at least not up front. I want to know that I can trust you, and that you know enough to do it, and that you've got a plan on how to do it. Because you show me you can solve a problem, and ask my wife. You convince me you can solve my problem, I will buy before I even know what the price is, which is part of the reason I'm not allowed to negotiate anything in our house anymore. So the human brain, think of it as a whole bunch of little time slices. It's all these time slices, and they're really short. We have incredibly short attention spans now. So people have these really short attention spans, and you're trying to put a message in that's this big. It don't fit. You try to put this message into that little time slice, and their eyes will start rolling into the back of their head. Now, you may not see it, but mentally that's what's happening. You've just lost them. Your message is too complex for them to understand. The art of simplicity is taking whatever your message is and figuring out how to break it down into really small bite-sized pieces that are easy to deliver. Not insulting, not talking down to people, but just simple. Somewhere along the line, business people came up with this idea that we had to sound really fancy and sophisticated. Fancy and sophisticated doesn't work. Clear, common sense. Think about a sales situation where you've been dealing with someone in a technical field. How much do they just seem to enjoy throwing all those buzzwords out? Half the time you don't understand. Does that draw you closer to them or push you away? pushes you away. We had a problem with our AC unit in our old house, and the young guy that came out, he said, the what's it capacitor thingy-mabob on the fan is a little overrated and it's causing the fan to run a little high and ultimately it's gonna blah, 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 blah. I went, huh? I said, look, I don't care. If this was your AC unit, what would you do? He said, I'd replace it in about 2 months because your fan's got about 3 months left. I said, that I understand. I don't need to know about the flux capacitor on the fan motor of my AC unit. I don't care. I want to know when's it going to break and I'm going to be way too hot to sleep. Tell me that. That's all I care about. Don't make your message so difficult. When you're telling a story, and yeah, we'll pick on Mary now for a bit. You have all sorts of client success stories, I'm sure, don't you? Mary could choose to tell a client success story about a situation that a client had. And she could tell the entire history of that client and the situation they were in and how they got there and the impact it was having and then what she did and how it turned out and all this other great stuff. Does the new client care about all that junk? No. They care about a little segment in the middle that says, well, that client was just like me. Mary knew how to fix the problem. Mary fixed the problem. All that backstory stuff, we don't want to include. Here's the problem. It's our story. We like our stories. So naturally, just intuitively, we want to share all of that detail. And as soon as we do that, we're losing our audience. Trim it down. Cut the fluff is another one when we talk about stories. Too often, people want to share all of the details. They want to use all sorts of words. It was an absolutely amazing, beautiful, gorgeous day. It was a nice day. It was a hot day. Again, it's simplifying the message by getting rid of a lot of that detail. Think about it from your own perspective. If you're talking to a salesperson or someone in your office, and they're giving you good, clear messages, it's short, it's saving you time, you understand what they're saying, how much would you appreciate that from them?
I hope you enjoyed some of the tips from Mark Vickers, and I hope that they can help you become more prepared for your video shoot. I would suggest putting together a few bullet points of some of the subject matter that you wanted to cover and maybe read it out loud in preparation for your video shoot. And above all, be prepared, but don't be nervous. Just have a good time, and I'll see you in a few days.